Yeah, it has been a very volatile period. February was very volatile in reporting season, but April has taken it to a new level because of the trade wars, the tariffs, the increased probability of a recession. We're really seeing wild swings every day. But that's also because a lot of the policy is getting changed on the run from day to day as well. Now, what tends to happen in this sort of environment when the market's not quite sure what's happening or is changing its mind all the time is the market tends to shoot first and ask questions second. So there's often an indiscriminate sell-off. We're spending our time sifting through the market, working out, which companies have been sold off inappropriately, indiscriminately. Where are the opportunities? Maybe actually they're going to be beneficiaries. Maybe they'll thrive in this environment, and we're trying to find those companies at the moment. If there's a company that we've loved, we've always wanted to own, but it's always looked a little bit too expensive, these times are the time to be able to step into those sort of companies. We've probably added to 3 stocks over April. If I talk about the trade war volatility. First one was WiseTech. So WiseTech initially got sold down on corporate governance issues, but is now just getting sold down just with the market effectively. And actually, the interesting thing with WiseTech is that its product, its main product, CargoWise, is actually a beneficiary of the increased complexity around tariffs. So the freight forwarders will use CargoWise within their network to get product across borders. And the complexity and the different number of different tariffs now has gone through the roof. So freight forwarders really need this software to be able to help them and keep costs low, get efficiencies, keep costs low, and get their product across borders. Second one we added to was ResMed. So ResMed, if we go back a while, and we've talked about that previously, got negatively impacted by GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic. That would potentially decrease the total addressable market. We thought that was now well and truly reflected in the share price, so we bought into that. ResMed is also now sold down through this period, once again, just on the back of a market sell down. But ResMed basically manufacture their product in the US. And also their product, CPAPs, for sleep apnea, it's not really a GDP-related industry. People need it for their health. So it's independent of the economy, and they manufacture in the US. So they're not really going to be impacted by either of the major concerns. So as it got weaker, we took that opportunity to add to ResMed. And the third one we added to was a rare earths company called Lynas. Now, as the trade war has blown out between the US and China, one of the possible return fire from China could be, China controls the rare earths market. So they could possibly limit supply back to the US. And rare earths are a critical component of a lot of electronics. So the US needs rare earths. China controls rare earths. They could limit supply to the US. Lynas is a non-China controlled rare earths play. So we could actually see rare earth prices go up and actually strong demand for non-China related rare earths mines. So we think Lynas could actually be a significant winner from the increased trade war between the US and China. In volatile times like this, or people feel like there's a crisis, volatility does spike. The market goes up and down anywhere between 2 and 10% almost every day. We're right in the eye of the storm at the moment. So often the best thing to do is do nothing. So first of all, don't panic. Don't react on a daily basis because you're going to be on the wrong side of that trade. The market's going down and you panic, you're going to sell out at the wrong time. Market's shooting up, you're going to buy in at the wrong time, right? So just focus, relax, think about it. What we're doing is we're actually just sifting through the market and on those down days, looking for where there's indiscriminate sell-off. But do not panic in this environment.